Let's get started with the video.
You've reached the right place, the right channel. The Underdog Research Channel, and I'm the principal researcher of all things technology, Underdog Researcher, where we put the research over the hype. Let's get started.
All right, folks, this is the Underdog Research Channel. Before I get started, this is going to be a video about the Bitcoin loss right now as it declines. But I'm going to check with you first and tell you about some things that I see in the market. This is going to be my personal opinion. Now, I'm traveling right now, so you're going to see that I'm not in my same place. The quality of the camera isn't where I want it to be, but I think the information is a lot more important than the atmosphere. So without getting started, I'm going to go to you first, make sure that my microphone's working, and then we're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about this crash and talk about what you need to know. So let's look at it. Now, if you can hear me right now, if somebody just please put in the chat, Underdog Researcher, we hear you loud and clear. Lima, Charlie, so I can get going. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear, and I will get started on this research and discussion. And then let's get going. Let me know in the chat. All right, I got the thumbs up. Boom, let's get it. So, folks, today we are here. This is not new. This is not new at all. You have seen a significant crash in the Bitcoin market. And this last week, if you're watching this at the time in which you see this video, crypto went from Bitcoin from 70,000, and in less than a week, it has went under $10,000 in loss. It's had a significant loss in both the weekly and overall. Now, why is this happening? There's a lot of reasons it's happening. It's complex. It's not simple. Some of it's because of the upcoming elections. Some of it because of the unemployment discussions about those unemployment discussions. Some of it because of the job market. There's multiple reasons, but it doesn't really matter. What I think is important is that we take this opportunity to look at what opportunities could be in this market right now. Now, if you get stuck on what's happening with your bag, then you're going to miss an opportunity. So today, I'm going to make it simple for you. These are the 6 projects that I'm looking at, and I'm going to give you a quick overview about these. It's noticeably relevant. It's noticeably relevant that you can notice that right now online that these individuals, content creators who have been shilling these projects for months, telling you 100x and 50x, they disappear when the crypto market crashes. Have you noticed that? See, it's easy to tell you something's going up when the market's going up. What's hard is tell you what to look out for when the market is flat. So let me help you with this. So I'll give you my logic. I'm going to show you the projects, and we're going to discuss it really quickly. So let me bring it up. So first of all, I want you to see this. This is a recent video. You need to watch it. Now, it's called Swift Upcoming Dates to Watch. Now, this was specifically about the Swift Coin project. However, there's some synergies, some connections that you can apply to the current market for whatever project you're in, and I'll talk about that. So if you go to the links in the description of the video, or you look at my page, you can get this information so you can see what's happening in the overall macro system. Now, this is what I want to do. I'm going to bring you back in time. Y'all know me. I'm not like everyone else. I'm a researcher. I don't just say things, I show you. I'm going to bring you back in time for 3 years. I'm going to bring you to a video I did when crypto crashed. Now, why am I doing that now? Because I told the people who watched my platform 3 years ago that every single time Bitcoin starts to go on this astronomical rise, that you will see this crash. And I also helped them to see how you can manage your assets during this time frame. And this is my personal opinion, but let's go back in time. Let me share this with you, and then we're going to go back in time and see this. And this is going to be from it's called The Key: Surviving Bitcoin Crash. All right, you got the audio tab here. Now, what you see here is a video I'm about to play from 3 years ago. And I'm going to try to pause my mic and let's play this part, listen to it for about 5 minutes. And then it's going to wrap me into current market today. Pay attention, folks. This is important. So I'm going to pause it and let's get this played. That have to do with your video on 318 where you told us a week before crypto went down that what goes up must come down. Well, let me tell you why, folks. Check this out.
Okay, folks, I got you. This is your boy Underdog Crypto with Crypto Rip Current Survival Tips. I created this just for you. This is you playing crypto checkers. But I'm telling you, this is a game of crypto chess. Your profits are down. Bitcoin is down. What do? You're playing checkers, but the game is chess. Well, consider my thoughts. Bitcoin antagonist. This is something I created for you. An altcoin that is opposed to, struggles against, and competes with Bitcoin. What are you talking about, Underdog Crypto? Nothing competes with Bitcoin. This is my logic. This is you. You see your profits going away. Look at you looking confused. Why are they going away? You're getting pulled under water of crypto. You're drowning. Your profits are leaving you. What do you do, Underdog Crypto? This is what I suggest that you may consider doing. Now, I look at it as an opportunity to use altcoins, coins that go against Bitcoin, antagonists to stay afloat. Now, imagine Bitcoin is the pulling power that you see here in the middle. You're getting pulled into the rip current. You swim against it, you fight it, and you keep losing profits. Down you go. But if you use your altcoins, coins that can survive the pulling power of Bitcoin, you can survive. But if you don't, you're going to drown from your profits being gone. The peaceful place in the middle doesn't necessarily have to mean it's the best place. So this is why I suggest. Take the altcoins, look at them. Look at the ones that don't get pulled down as far as other coins when Bitcoin goes down. Move your profits into that coin. Yes, you're taking a chance, but this is what you can do. You can save your profits, and then you can go around the strong pool, saving your profits, which will help you to survive the Bitcoin rip current. Just like I'm going to tell you to do with the coin that I'm presenting in the next portion of the video.
If you recall what I just showed you, I told you that what goes up must come down. Now, why I keep talking about this key? Because if you have this buy. All right, so we see right there was a quick overview about one of the strategies that you can use in order to keep your profits. And what was that strategy? The strategy was that you take the profits that you have, you roll them into a project that is not being pulled down as much. Now, this is the point. If you can strategize and move your profits into a coin that is resisting the pull of Bitcoin and not going down as far, it is a way that you can save some of your revenue from your profits. Now, you have to be careful because you don't know which one's going to get pulled down as much, but that's going to lead me to this next portion. So let's now get into the projects that I see right now that you should consider if you want to get into this space to take advantage of the current market. And here we go. So first of all, let's go to the pick. Hoppy. Now, folks, I am not doing an endorsement for Hoppy, but what I am trying to show you is this is a way that you should consider some of these projects. Now, what is Hoppy? I'm going to give you a quick overview of it. This is not an endorsement for this meme coin. This is an option that you should consider right now. Now, why did I choose this token? Well, let me show you this, and then we'll go into this meme coin called Hoppy. Let's go. Hoppy, what is it? Now, Hoppy is a meme coin, and you can see here what it is. Hoppy is a meme coin launched on the Ethereum as a tribute to the frog from the famous comic book The Knight Riders, published in 2012 by artist and illustrator Matt Fury, which has gained popularity. Hoppy appeals to the cryptocurrency community with its no tax policy and transparent acknowledgement of its lack of utility, maintaining the essence of pure and simple meme coin. So let's talk about that real quick. so we can talk about what Hoppy is. Just a brief synopsis. This is not a research video. Please do not misconstrue my discussion of Hoppy as an actual research project. Now, this is Hoppy. The reason I'm choosing Hoppy is because I have followed this project for the last 60 days. I have been in and out of this project for the last 60 days. Right now, currently, this project in the meme coin space has about a $30 million market cap. And in the last 60 days, I have seen it go up quite significantly from this point now, about a 40, 50%, probably at the 60% at this point. Now, why is that important? Right now, you need to look at projects that have lost the most amount of revenue off that market cap over the last week. Something like this, Hoppy, which has significantly lost a lot of support. If it goes back up in the next few weeks after crypto recovers, you're looking at a very, very nice return. If you have $1,000, for example, this is not financial advice. I'm telling you what I do. I don't care right now whether or not Hoppy is going to be the next big thing. I just care about the fact that I continue to see it find support at the losing a zero. If you jumped into a project such as this that continually goes up from a $30 million market cap to a $50 or $60 million market cap over the last 60 days, Bitcoin recovers, then and I anticipate and speculate that this will go up again to that 50%, 60% level, then you take your $1,000, you just made what, $500 to $600. That is over 50% gains just like that. And of course, as you know, the more money you have in it, yes, it's a potential as a loss as well. But if it goes up back to the support levels that it previously had before this crash in Bitcoin, you could see a significant rise in your profits potentially. Please understand, I'll make sure it's very, very clear. Hoppy has not been thoroughly researched by me. This is a cursory research. It is the highest risk project I can talk about on this platform. This is not an endorsement. This is just an option that I have utilized, and I continue to have seen very good profitable returns. I will in the future do research on this project, but until I conduct thorough research, I am giving you options. I am not telling you how to buy, or what to do. But again, imagine you put in $1,000 into this project. If it goes up from there to the 50 to 60% it lost, look at that monthly, look at that weekly, then you potentially within a week or two when Bitcoin recovers can see that quickly rise back to that support level, and you will get a nice little return on your investment. And also with that same high risk, this project is close to the bottom. It has went up to about 1,000-something% over the last 6 months. So I don't anticipate seeing it go down to that 1,000-something% loss, but you do have the same option. It can fall down further. Right now, it is my belief that Hoppy has a great potential of going back to those support levels. You should consider Hoppy on Uniswap and other markets to get into this project. All right, you got that? That clear as mud? Let's go to the next one. The next one I'm looking at is Turbo. Now, Turbo, I have conducted thorough research in. Now, what is Turbo? Turbo is an AI meme coin, and it was made by a person named Ret Mankind. I have seen this project go up exponentially, and I have conducted a thorough research that I have found it connected to Animoca Brands, the largest and one of the biggest Web3 gaming companies in the business with over 540 companies. Animoca Brands is the utility for this project. If it didn't have Animoca Brands, I would say it's simply a meme coin. However, at this very moment, I've seen this project drop almost 50% off from where I've seen it. It touched about 4 weeks ago, 0.009 at the time in which I did this video. That's almost a penny. Right now, you see a price action that's within 0.003, 30% of a penny to 40% of a penny. So just the same as I said with Hoppy, based on the utility and the meme coin and the Animoca Brands aspect with Motorverse, check out my video, part 1 and part 2 about Turbo. This is a really good project that I am looking at, which I will be obtaining a few million more. Now, let's go a little bit further with this. We have to look at, excuse me for a moment, let me make sure I have all my stuff lined up because I did a quick call that shouldn't have came through. So Turbo is one that you should consider if you have not gotten to this project. It's one that I looked into. I like the way it looks with the utility with Animoca brands. A lot of people don't understand that bullishness, if you will, that connection with Animoca brands, but that is one of the main reasons it's connected to a lot of big players. So Turbo is a meme coin. Now that concludes my meme coin discussions for this crash. So let's go into utility projects, folks, for those who are in utility. Now this one came out really weird. So let me see if I can find it. This is VeThor. Let me see if I have another picture of it. There we go. VeThor token. Now VeThor token is a part of the VeChain system. I'm going to show you a quick overview, again, a summary of what I see with this project so you'll be familiar with it. So let's look at a quick little overview. So let's read it. VeThor token, VeThor, you can find this on Coinbase as well, is a part of a dual token system of VeChain Thor blockchain, and it plays an integral role in the functionality of the network. The VeChain Thor network is a blockchain as a service platform which facilitates services enterprise users that employ smart chips. Now, I'm going to go off of that because this is not a research on this project, but I want you to be aware of this VeThor. And this particular one is very, very interesting to me. VeChain is about that logistics supply chain. VeChain was also connected with Berkeley, which is an accelerator program. VeChain is very, very much an integration in the future. This is the utility token. Now, I like to look at tokens that have the most amount of effect. Currently, this project is sitting at 0.001. That's 10% of a penny. I have seen it move up over or close to the penny mark. Again, in the order in which you can get the most amount of potential revenue, I see VeThor as a very interesting project to get during this crash, as it's at a great level at 10% of a penny. Currently, 1 million of these tokens is a little bit over $1,000. 100,000 of these tokens is around about $100. So considering that, I say that VeChain or VeThor, that utility portion, as VeChain recovers during the bull market, having VeThor would be very important since it's utilized in that ecosystem. Once this live is over, you know that your guy here, Underdog Researcher, will be going out to grab some VeThor as well as these other projects. So let's keep going and see what else we have. We also have, other than VeThor, Swift Coin. Now, everyone knows you can't even look up this project without finding myself, Black Roo Investing, and others like the Third Eye who have discussed this. We've had so much discussion about this project. You look in my playlist, I have a playlist just for Swiftcoin. I will not go over everything, but let's talk about this project. Right now, Swiftcoin is at a pinnacle moment. When I first started talking about this project in February of 2024 to the public, not my community, this was at 0.002. We are close to that level. Now, if Bitcoin keeps crashing, I anticipate it will go down to those same February 2024 levels before the $100 million of revenue came into Swift in March. Now, at its lowest for the last 6 years, we've seen this at a accumulation stage at 0.001. That's 10% of a penny. Now, here's one of these moments, the come to Jesus moments, where you put your money and your research where your mouth is. There is no way that you can look at this project as a meme coin after you've seen all the research that I've conducted and others of my colleagues and friends have conducted about this, like Black Roo Investing. A lot of people thought that it was just a meme coin, which is why I provided all this research, because people didn't understand the utility of cross-border payments. This is a well-connected project. Now, here is my thought. Listen to me and hear me out. I was thinking about this, and this is where I'm at with this coin. I think that the whole market is down, and I have seen it's pair more to Ethereum, and I have seen also a lot of research that I've conducted that connects it to Ethereum. I've talked about that, and I have upcoming videos I haven't released. But in the 26 videos I provided on this project, I believe that this project is being utilized silently, and I see people pushing the price down on purpose. Now, that's my speculation. But if that is true, and we are seeing any type of manipulation through a lack of information by the company, by the suppressing of that, when this thing starts to go up, and when will that start to go up? I'm about to tell you right now. I personally believe that it will be one of the greatest moves that no one saw coming on Coinbase because of its connections. Now, I have to say it because just like any crypto, it could go to zero, sure, but it's very hard for me to believe after all the research that we have seen on it that these companies, billionaires who have put so much into this behind the scenes in 2022, 2021, 2017, and have upcoming plans integrating this like Ape NFT, such as them, the Mochaverse, Anaverse, Animocha brand, every single major company project this coin is tied into. Now, here's where I'm at with it. It is at a great price. When I get off of this live stream, one of the first things I'm going to do is purchase a few million of these to add to it. I believe from what I have shown you, look at my latest video, the one I showed you about the Swift upcoming dates. September 3rd quarter, we may see a catalyst with the EB5 program, which you have to watch my video to know what that means, with Path token release and MetaPath. You have to watch my video to understand what I mean. Those are the only catalysts that I've been talking about, and I said that to you in January. The 3rd quarter, I see only 2 catalysts. 4th quarter, I see more catalysts. November timeframe, the election will be here. There is a connection with the current incumbent vice president and president with this project. There is a crypto lobbyist for both Democrats and Republicans. There's a good narrative with AI. There's an executive order using AI businesses that President Biden put in place in November of 2023. There are so many catalysts. And I think one of the problems I'm seeing is when I did my outline, which is, let me show it to you really quickly. When I did my outline right here, a lot of people who saw that, some people, not a lot, got pulled into the politics of it. We cannot make that mistake. If you get pulled into the politics of crypto and you don't get pulled into the research of crypto, you're making the most vital mistake. Never, never mix your biases with research. Research 101. There are researchable facts with India. Black Root talked to you about it. I talked to you about it. Japan, Black Root talked to you about it. I talked to you about it. There's research with the Middle East, Southeast Asia, John Shin. I could go on and on and on. I could talk about Anderson Horowitz, who did a sponsorship. I can talk about that on both sides of the token. Right now for crypto is the most bullish time because both parties want to lobby, and you should not get pulled into your own biases for your political party. You have to have your interest in mind about your cryptocurrency projects. If you like crypto, you don't care who puts it in place. Go with you. Take care of you, because these parties will not take care of you. So with that being said, Swiftcoin I see having a straight, large, significant move going into the 2025 new year. I've said it since the beginning. I gave you 14 months. That was my quote research price prediction. Not really price prediction, but movement prediction. I've told you now again and again, September 2024, two catalysts, EB5, wherever they go, that we have seen connections. The Irvine Accelerator from John Shin, you need to pay attention to that in California, the 5th largest economy in the world. We need to look at that, the presidential election. We need to look at the connection between this project and the current administration. Don't ignore it. Doesn't matter if you like it. You need to understand that. I've talked about that. We need to talk about the lobbyists. And then going into 2025, we need to look at Bitstamp, BitThumb, the fact that they're making in Southeast Asia, South Korea, making it go public, one of these these cryptocurrency exchanges. BlackRoot talked about who like Robinhood and what they own. Look, folks, I could go on and on, but that's what the research is for in my playlist. Go to my playlist, go to this video right here on your screen, see those dates, and you won't have the same stressors that everyone else has. Swiftcoin, I'm going to rock with it. So that's where I see. Let's keep going, folks. All right, so where we at? So we are at Common Knowledge Base, also known as CKB nervous system. So let's talk about what that is. I've been wanting to talk about this project since December of 2023. And just because I've been covering the other ones, I just have not had a time. Listen, folks, I really, really like the fundamentals of this project. This is not my research video, but I want to make sure I put a line in the sand so you know that I've been talking about this to my community. You need to pay attention to Nervos CKB. Let's take a quick look at what it is. What's it about? So let's go look at this one here, the tokenomics of CKB. So common knowledge base, what is it? The Nervos network, a structured public blockchain biome, is aimed squarely at solving the key problems with Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchains. Now, here's understanding a little bit of it. One of the very interesting things about the innovative ecosystem we live in is when you think it can't get any better, there is a person or group of persons waiting to jump at you with your wrong play card. This is the current situation in blockchain community. Different innovations have surfaced in an attempt to solve the major problems that plague the blockchain community, but each one presents itself with an oversight. The question is whether will ever be able to create flawless functional system that ensures blockchain's long-term viability. Work in progress with this project. Understanding this. A carefully structured public blockchain biome is aimed squarely to solving key problems with Bitcoin and Ethereum. The Nervos layer is a base layer proof of work consensus that integrates the decentralized, secure nature of Bitcoin to facilitate storage for crypto assets while enabling smart contracts. The unique tokenomic design of Nervos Network Layer 2 structure, which focuses on its token as a store of assets, creates value of Nervos Network. Now, I'm not going to go into all this, but take a look at Nervos Network CKB. When I saw this project at the beginning of the year, I saw it at 0.003004. By the time I was trying to wait for some upcoming funds, this thing took off and it would not stop. It went all the way up to 3.7 cents. It went back down to 1.8 cents. It went back up to 2 cents. It went back down to 1.2 cents. I've been chasing this one since 0.004. It cannot get any better than this. It is going down right now. You need to put some of these in your pocket. This is my personal opinion, not advice. I am looking for this, and wherever it lands underneath the current price right now of 0.008, wherever it lands, I'm going to try to get a full bag of 1 million tokens. And if I can't get 1 million, I'm going to try to get 100,000. All I know is this. I believe that CKB will do a lot during this next bull market. It's too much to go into. I have not released my research. I will be doing the research on this project. So with that being said, folks, as I said before, check out Nervos, aka CKB, Common Knowledge Base, as a project that you should consider. All right, let's keep going. So now, folks, Sperax, aka SPA. I'm going to show you a little bit about this, and we're going to talk about Sperax and SPA. So again, this is just a brief overview of Sperax for your knowledge. So Sperax is aiming to enable decentralized financial services. While the global economy is being severely impacted by the coronavirus, this is an old article, by the way, 2020. Sperax is a Silicon Valley-based blockchain company and aiming to build trusted infrastructure for decentralized economy that can provide far greater efficiency, flexibility, self-governance than traditional economic models. While the global economy is being hit, they use Sperax. Now, what does it do? It's a ecosystem, and this ecosystem of Sperax offers a high-performance module that is more secure than other BFT-based consensus. Now, protocols such as Cosmos, Tendermint, Polkadot, Grandpa, and Ethereum Casper to facilitate the token ecosystem integration. Sperax introduces an embedded financial layer, which allows developers to create more decentralized use cases, applications, and business models that connect with financial transactions in the physical world. Now, let me go to this one because we really need to talk about this one. So we have this project, which is Sperax, aka SPA. I've been wanting to talk about this one as well. Now, SPA, it is one of the most interesting to me. The Sperax token is a part of I believe, a 3-part ecosystem. This is the utility coin of that ecosystem. Now, I'm going to do research on this one. Again, I just have to find the time. But let me tell you this right off the bat. This token was at one time listed on FTX, and it was connected to that website. And because of that, when FTX went under, it got a lot of bad publicity, I believe, in my personal opinion, because people don't understand just because it's an exchange that goes out of business doesn't necessarily mean that the tokens on the exchange have anything to do with it. It's like your house burning up, and then you blame your bed for being in the house for burning up too. The bed has nothing to do with the house burning up just because it's inside and it catches on fire too. That makes sense? So Sperax caught a lot of bad publicity because of the fact that FTX went down, and so its company caught some bad publicity. Now, I have seen it and I've looked at it. I really like it. Now, let me tell you why I like it. I think personally that SPA has a potential to go really high. I'm going to try to pull up really quickly for you a coin market cap, and I want to show you what I see with it. And I've been looking at it for a very long time, and I really think that it's one of those projects that it's a wild card, right? So let me look this one up really quickly for you, and so you can see what I see. And here we go. I'm going to go to it, and it's just so interesting to me. Let me pull it up though, because I want to find the all-time high on this one. Now, while I'm looking up, if someone else sees the all-time high, let me know. Yeah, here it goes. Yep, here it goes. So let's go ahead, take a quick journey to see the all-time high on this one, because there's something to this, and I can show you better than I can tell you, okay? So here we go. So as you can see right now, it's at 50% of a penny, and it dropped down from over a penny and a half, and it's gone up to almost 2 pennies, and it's gone down a lot. But this is what I want you to see. Let me make this page a little bit bigger. And I've been staring at this all year long, and I just can't get it out of my head. All right, here we go. If you look at this in 2022 March, the all-time high on this project was 24 cents. And the all-time low on this project in September of 2023 was almost where we're at right now, 3287. That's 30% of a penny. Do you see that? 24 cents in 2022, and then FTX crashed, and it's down to 30% of a penny. Let me tell you this. I don't know whether or not this project is going to go back up to 24 cents. All I know, I would have to be wild not to at least consider the fact that you have right now currently with the 5947 a smaller room to fall down to its all-time low and a higher potential to go up to its all-time high. If it just goes up from 0.3% of a penny to 3 cents, think about that. For every million you have, you'd have made like 30K. Now, again, I can't give you price predictions, and I definitely don't know if it's going to do all that. But I do know that it's important that we recognize that this is very, very interesting right now. This project has the potential to touch 24 cents. Can you imagine? For the sake of the fact that it's so close to its bottom, just from the charts, and has so much upside, 97% loss, even if the project had a short-term gain in the next year, you're winning, in my personal opinion. So with that being said, I am going to be looking at Sperax. It is a low-cost entry and a high potential of 24% gain and has a lower cost to the bottom. So that's why I'm looking at Sperax. All right, let's keep going. Last but not least, all right, folks, if you don't know what this one is, this is a new one, and this is called Mocha, and it's the Mocha coin. Now, Mocha coin is connected to the Animoca brands. It's their coin. It was recently launched, and it has the part of the Mochaverse, which is the Web3 metaverse and all these gaming systems. And it's also connected to time. Let's talk about this one. This is really important. We're going to first take a quick overview like we've been doing so you can see a little overview of what this project is about, and then we'll talk about it. So here we go. Mocha Foundation concludes a Mocha token launched with a 29.3 million committed 12x oversubscription. May 3rd, 2024, Mocha Foundation, the community-owned cultural foundation and steward of Mocha Token, announced today the conclusion of Mocha Token launch with a total pre-deposit funds of 29.3 million, representing the 12x oversubscription. The Mocha Token launch was conducted on Mocha List, a new Mocha branded token launchpad jointly launched by Mochaverse Coin List. Access to offering was gated by Mocha ID, which is important. You need to listen to that. And with access distributed to curated communities from Mochaverse. Its Mochaverse Partners Network and coin list via various activation campaigns. Now, the sale started on April 25th of 2024, surpassed 5 million sale target in less than 6 hours, making the fastest token launched on CoinList in 2024 to reach oversubscription. The Mocha token launch ended on 2nd of May, becoming the top funded sale on CoinList so far in 2024, with participation nearly of 17,000 unique KYC users in 123 different countries, a record participation from Mochaverse community. So let's go ahead and talk about that really quickly. So Mochaverse, I'm going to tell you this right now because, I think it's important that we're always transparent. I don't ever want anyone to follow my lead based on any reason other than that you agree with the way I see it and you have done your research and you're like, hey, you know what? I like how he thinks and I'm going to do the same thing. But let me tell you this project right here, Mochaverse, I watched it from 8 cents. Then it went up to 9 cents, 10 cents, 11 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents during the Bitcoin crash. And it still has budged very minimally despite Bitcoin. Look at the chart. Go check out Mocha Coin. It has taken me everything in my power not to FOMO on this project. Everything. Before Mochaverse was launched, After I did the turbo research, my plan was to actually do research on exclusively Animoca Brands tokens. There's tokens such as Grape, the Rev, and other tokens. And I saw Mocha. Now, here's the problem with it. At its current price, in order to get 1 million of them, you'll need $125,000. At its current price, when I saw it, in order to get 1 million tokens, you need $90,000 to get 1 million tokens. So I thought about that. I'm like, that's a lot of money. I want 1 million tokens, but I need to see the price drop down. So when Bitcoin crashed and dropped $10,000, it didn't budge. Here's my thoughts about this. Animoca Brands is the most underrated and most powerful gaming project, a company out there in Web3. It is not a sleeper. It is just, for me at this point, I had considered going the rest of the year and only doing research on Animoca Brands and what they're connected to. Like my colleague and friend, Black Room Investing, has been doing a lot of research on the American billionaire, Tim Draper. I am so impressed with the ecosystem that Animoca Brands is bringing that I was considering dedicating my entire platform to researching their projects. Now, this Mocha, I had to step away from because if I have bias, it interrupts my research. And because I am so interested in this project, it excites me. I have delayed doing research and providing to the public because I wanted to make sure before I did that I had a really thorough research where I could take away my bias. I don't want confirmation bias. I don't want anchor bias. I don't want any type of bias that can throw off my research. But Mocha token, it is the last project I talked about because it's the highest cost of entry at 12 cents. I saw it go up from 8 cents to currently right now. Look at the charts, folks. It is resisting Bitcoin push down. That's impressive to me. The market cap is extremely low. This thing, if when Web3 takes off, could be, I don't know, it could be the next Netflix. That's how I look at what the CEO has said about how they're trying to tokenize everything. Mocha is that tokenization. Mocha is the response. Animoca Brands has over 540 companies they own. Animoca Brands is connected in billions of dollars of assets each year. Animoca Brands is powerful. Mocha in their ecosystem can do wonders if they really work with this project right. So that is my thoughts on Mocha. Now, folks, I'm going to go through this, then I'm going to go to you so we can finish up. So what have I told you? Check out my SwiftCoin upcoming dates. If you're right now in the market and you're a little bit unaware, you're a little bit nervous and scared about SwiftCoin, watch this video, share it, and then after you watch this video, you will be able to look at the upcoming catalyst and kind of know where you're at. Don't guess. Don't listen to these content creators that say, hey guys, this project is going to do 100x because they feel like it. I show you the research. You can go look at it. Everything is checkable. Fact check me. And you can get some really good positioning with that. Again, Hoppy, #1 project. Again, this is not an endorsement for Hoppy. I have not conducted research on Hoppy. It's a high-risk token, but you should be aware of Hoppy. It's on Uniswap. It has the largest amount of loss right now in the meme coin space, low market cap of under $30 million, and it has the highest potential, in my personal opinion, and the lowest cost of entry. Next, Turbo. Turbo is connected with Animoca Brands. It was exclusively a meme coin until it was integrated into the Metaverse with Animoca Brands. By it being connected with Animoca Brands, it has now become a hybrid token. It is not simply a meme coin, despite what these content creators are saying. The moment a project gets utility, it cannot be called exclusively a meme coin. It has utility now. That utility hasn't come to fruition, but by being used in Metaverse, but it has utility. And that utility is why I think this is a great opportunity. It has went up to almost a penny, It has receded down now at the time of which we're looking at this at 30% of a penny to 40% of a penny. Anything underneath that 40% of a penny, in my personal opinion, I'm going to get into, because I see this one going back to its norm after the Bitcoin goes back up, and then you're in a good position. So next is, forgive that one, VeThor. V token, 1%, 10% of a penny. 1,000 tokens, $1,000, it's 1 million. It's part of VeChain ecosystem. I see this doing really well. It has found space over a penny, I believe. You can look at the all-time highs for this one. It has proven itself over the course of several years through several Bitcoin crashes. VeThor token, it's on Coinbase. Consider VeThor. Next, SwiftCoin. SwiftCoin, you cannot look at SwiftCoin and say you don't know nothing about it. I have a playlist. Go to links in the description of this video. Go to my channel. I have 27 videos now, not 26, on SwiftCoin. Black Rule Investing, awesome fundamental research. If you watch Black Rule Investing research, you watch my research, and you put those two together, you will find the most thorough and depth research on this project on the internet, period. I will put his research and my research against anyone's on this project. And I'm telling you, you won't find anyone who can explain this in depth and see the connections that we have done. This project, I think, is a great opportunity. Now, again, this is my speculation based on research. If you don't believe in the same things, that's okay. But I've shown you the research. It's up to you to decide. Now, some people don't understand what the catalysts are. I've told you about two catalysts in 2024, September, EB5, and also with the PATH tokens. September, July to September, we should see these catalysts. We also have catalysts with the elections directly connected with the current vice president of the United States and the current incumbent president, President Biden. The John Shin, who's a team member, has connected with them, and he's also Southeast Asian. There's a lot of connections there. India as well. You cannot ignore it. Don't have your bias based on your political views. Understand the connections. Just like the Bitcoin conference had its certain connections with a certain candidate, then this also has its own connections. You need to recognize it. So that's that one. Common network, common knowledge base, that's also called CKB. Nervous network. I told you about this one. I look at this one as well. A little bit priced, a little bit higher. Anything underneath the 80% of a penny, I think is really good. The low I saw in 2024 was February at 40% of a penny. And now it's double that price. If you look into this project, I think the bottom is close to where it's at now. It could go down a little bit more. I don't care. Anything under a penny for this, for me, is A-OK in my book. So check out CKB. Sperax, aka SPA. SPA has a utility token. And you notice I keep getting these utility tokens. I don't buy the car. I buy the lug nuts on the tire. I don't buy the door. I buy the hinges to the door. I don't buy the windows. I buy the blinds. I buy the glass. We look for hinges. It's easier to get into it. It does have more volatility, and we use that volatility to make profit if you are a person who's investing. That is what I do. That is what I'm showing you. These are the picks that I'm looking at. This is how I see it. So check out SPA. And last but not least, Mocha. That's the highest amount of entry at 12 cents per token. I went from the lowest entry point to the highest. Mocha is connected to Animoca brands. It is the tokenization standard for the Animoca ecosystem in Mochaverse. And with that being said, it's connected with Ton, Mochaverse, Mocha Foundation. You cannot ignore it. It is one that you need to look at too. Now, it is the highest point of entry, but it may be considered in the future blue chip tokens if everything goes to play. Animoca brands is where it's at. Now, folks, that was my picks. I hope that you found this interesting and informative. Now I'm about to turn to you in the chat to see what we're talking about. Thank you very much. So let's start with the community and see what we got going on. So we have Mr. E, who is saying we're ready. So good to see you. We got G. Now, folks, you don't know G, but G, I know him. He's in these communities, and he has said many facts through his research that has come to fruition. In fact, I have an upcoming video series for advanced research on Swift. G had he made an agreement with me that he wanted me to tell you what he sees in the comments because he continues to tell y'all stuff before I have a chance to report it to you. So if you look at my comments, you see G, you might want to pay attention to what he's saying because he's been spot on since the beginning of the year. So I appreciate that. That's also recognized. We're going to a war soon. Bull run is off. All right. Well, maybe so for some people. Bull run could be off or on, but here's the thing: it's a global ecosystem. So I can't say that. When war happens, what we got to understand is it may not go down. During war, oftentimes people find alternative sources for money to keep it safe. For example, in China, what happened when you try to suppress money and fiat, people start pouring their money into the crypto market. So I can't agree with that, but we possibly may go to war. But again, to me, I see it differently. If we go into war, then that gives people more reason to put into a different ecosystem than their current government's ecosystem. So you may see profit oftentimes from going to war. I don't want us to go to war, but it may go up because of that. Let's keep going. I heard you heard me loud and clear. Let's see what we got here. Y'all can hear me loud and clear. And if USA go to war, will market go up? That will be the answer. So just like I said before, based on this is speculation. There's always money to be made in war. That's just a reality. There's a war. It creates markets. And what I have seen, and based on research I've done academically in economics, oftentimes markets will be affected, but sometimes not affected the way you think. When we have been in war, people shift their money to different assets, especially if they think the government might put their hands on it. We might see an increase in Bitcoin because people might put money into Bitcoin, which will affect the overall price of altcoins. That's my speculation about that. Let's see here. VeChain's gas. Yes, VeThor is VeChain's gas. That's why I like it. VeChain, everyone should know about it, but if you don't, VeThor is VeChain's gas. Very interesting picks. I've been buying Turbo dips and it keeps falling. Yeah, Turbo, it keeps falling. What I would look at with Turbo is predicting the tops and predicting the bottoms. There's no difference. This is where, we can look at a little bit of the market research, technical analysis, because most of us, if you think about it, you get into a project, you do it for long term. I'm a research-based investor. I am not a TA investor. What that means is that I don't rely on anyone's technical analysis of when I get into a project. I don't get into any project that I don't research. However, that technical analysis can be beneficial when it comes to these minute pieces for trading. So here's my suggestion. Again, this is my opinion. This is not your advice. My suggestion is, why do you have to change just because of the fact that crypto is going down? We would never find the exact bottoms, but if you get a good price, look, it's like a sale at a store. You go to Best Buy and you buy a computer on Monday, they might have a sale for 30% off. You get that computer, and then 2 weeks later, you could go back and it'll be even cheaper. Now, if you're past that 14-day time period, they won't price match you. Are you going to be mad? Sure. You'd be like, man, I wish I had waited 14 days, but it's not new. You got a good price. Go ahead and go with it. Make the best decision you can with the research you have, and then get into it and be happy with your move, because no one really knows the tops. No one knows the bottom. All right, let's see what we've got here. You can never buy too much Swift. My Swift bags have been packed and ready to go. All right, E. Hey, folks, I talked about him, the legend, Ruel Black, the Crypto Rue podcast, just gave a super chat. Thank you very much for supporting the Underdog Research channel, Ruel Black. Very, very big fan of his. I've been watching this research and I appreciate it. Folks, if you do like the research and this video is over, you watch this, click that super thanks, and I appreciate it. We're trying to give you the best research possible, and it takes my time to do so. I'm doing this on the road. Look at me. I'm in a room. I grab a laptop, and I took this time to make this research for you so that you can win even during the Bitcoin crash, where the other content creators are out there scared, dodging YouTube because they gave you price predictions and they're not coming true, are they? So that's why you want to stick to research over the hype. Black Rue Investing, Ruel Black right here. He is a source that I continue to utilize after I conduct my research because he gives some of the best research in the business. So check out his channel, Black Rule Investing, and we'll go to it at the end. All right, 1 million CKB is over 10K, cheaper than 1 million Jasmine. So that's a good thing. So CKB folks, check that out. It's currently cheaper than Jasmine. Keep an eye on it. Hit that, smash that button for Underdog. Thank you very much, Living Central Florida. Very good person. Always supporting the channel. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to keep going. We have, I don't know if I should buy more Turbo or Swift on this dip. Payday tomorrow. Got a few K to drop on this dip, possibly for the. Now, that's a hard one, folks. Now, here's my suggestion, not advice. This is what I do. And the order in which I listed these projects go from the least cost of entry to the highest cost of entry, goes from the most potential for growth and movement in that market cap to the least movement. Meaning if you get Hoppy versus you get Mocha coin, Mocha token, Hoppy is going to be the easiest to get in and has the most volatility to go up. Where Mocha coin is more expensive, and even if you got in, you're not buying, unless you got a lot of money, you're not buying 1 million tokens. So even if it goes up 1 penny, you're only going to make a few $1,000 versus if you put the same amount of money into the Hoppy, it goes up to 1 penny. You're making 10 times your money. So right now, look at this list and make that choice. But that's what I would do. I look at the potential growth. How much has this Bitcoin dropped the price of it? And I go from there. And whichever one's going to make me the most, because this is a short-term move. That's what I do. All right. So thank you for all the research. Thank you very much for saying that. No fear in Swift. Phantom Beats, Swift at a nice dip. And SHX. I think that means Sperax. So I think that's Sperax. All right. Now we got only holding 3 products heavily, though, Swift, XCN, and Turbo. So I have never talked about XCN. I'm aware of that one from a few years ago, but that seemed like a pretty interesting hold, and I think it's a good time and price for it. All right, let's see this. Hey, folks, you got a super chat from DJ Got Bands, greatest picks, brother, Mocha Dep, a blue chip project. Thank you very much. Hey, that's what type of support I need. I appreciate. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for providing the super chat. I'm grateful for it. Thank you very much. And thank you for all you're doing. Let's keep going. Great. DJ Got Bands. Wow, only 3 projects, living in Central Florida. Okay, always interesting to me when people hold 5 projects or less. And, and I'm the same way. I don't have this cycle, I have about 5 projects that I'm in, and sometimes less than that. And because I don't want to overstretch my funds, and I've done the best research to focus my funds on the ones that I believe have the best potential for me. So that's okay. You and Rue, the truth. Thank you very much. Another super chat. When I see red, I see a discount. Gotta buy. The others are scared. Yes. That's the mindset we have to have. When you see red, that's when the FOMO should come. Not when you see green. FOMO on red, right? Flee from green. You heard it here first, folks. FOMO on red, flee from the green. That is how you make your money if you're investing, not financial advice. All right. Thank you for the super chat. And then we have Black Rue. Thank you very much, Black Rue. Let's check him out, his channel as well. So just to make sure I didn't miss anyone, thank you very much for the super chat, for supporting the channel. I received a super chat from E. Black Rue Investing. Respect, bro. Thank you. And 2 super chats from DJ Got Bands and DJ Got Bands. Folks, this is how you support the channel. I'm grateful for it. All proceeds you provide me allows me to buy subscriptions, to paid subscriptions for me to do research on. It provides upgrades in my camera equipment, upgrades in artificial intelligence that I might be utilizing to help me with sorting and organizing. I have so many tools I have to use, so that's how this helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. I put a lot of time into this work, so I appreciate you doing that. So before we go, We're just at the hour mark, but we're not going to leave without seeing Black Rule Investing and the Third Eyes channel. So let's go there, and I will pull them up, and let's show you their channel so you can see some good research areas to go to, some sources, I should say. So first, let me pull up Black Rule Investing, who just did a great video that you should watch. He does a lot of, that's what he does. He does all great videos, but it's called the Crypto Root Podcast. Let me pause his video. All right. And let's go to his channel. Here we go. What morning, folks? All right, here we go, folks. I had the thing come on me. So let's go ahead and show Black Rule Investing's channel in case you're not familiar with them. Like, who is this Black Rule you speak of? Here we go. So Ruel Black Rule Investing, folks. This is where you go. This is where I go. This is where you should go. Black Rule Investing. Learn how to invest in your future now. Ruel Black, the Crypto Root Podcast. What does he have to offer? Let me show you what he has to offer. If you've never seen this platform, he just finished a video for you called Bearish Time Cope Session, how to handle the bearish times. He is giving you information how to get through. He has offline conversations with myself and others that we collaborate with, where you get the unedited, unfiltered, our personal thoughts on the market technology. He talks about a lot of stuff. He has playlists that you can go see, multiple playlists. This is a library of information. He has shorts you can go watch. He has podcasts. You name it, he has it. He does community posts. He has a Telegram. So if you are not familiar with Black Rule Investing, then you don't know crypto. So here he is. Take a moment right now. Go to Black Rule Investing, Ruel Black, the Crypto Podcast. Get the research that you need. I also would like to take this opportunity to also share one more person that is very important. And also, actually, let me give you two more. The Third Eye. Now, the Third Eye is Indigo Saint. He is also a part of our collaboration. He has videos that you can watch. He has a different perspective that he looks at, the people-oriented side. And he hasn't have any live videos yet, but he has recorded videos. Please check out the Third Eye. You see his icon right there. And he says, welcome to the Third Eye, your gateway for insightful discussions spanning the realms of internet, industry, and insights. That's what the 3 I's stand for. Dive into conversations that will expand your horizons, deepen your comprehension, and synthesize research to delve into profound impact on emerging technologies. Join us as we navigate the intricate intersection of these three domains to enrich your understanding and broaden your perspective. And last but not least, I would like to also bring to your attention Maximus Crypto. He is also someone who provides great research if you like this research. And here he goes right here. You see him. Are you not entertained? Maximus Crypto. Let's talk about him. He had videos that are recorded. He does shorts. He has live videos. He has plenty of playlists. And he talks about his community as well. He has plenty to see. You can also find him on Twitter. So go to Maximus Crypto as well if you would like to have that upcoming research that's right off the plate of research and no hype. Now, folks, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you check out the following projects as you see them come across your screen. These are the projects that I'm talking about. These are projects that you should know about. And if you have any questions, make sure that you leave a message. Go to links in the description of my video. You can find my Telegram, and we'll be launching very soon a place for our members to go. So you can join the Telegram, you can join the Metaverse, but there will be a place for content for advanced research, which I'll be announcing soon. Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it. Let me get these last ones out here. Just philosophy, hold 3 to 5 products I have heavy conviction in. And last but not least, salute Underdog. Vince Marcus, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here today. And that's it, I think, folks. I appreciate everything, folks. And until next time, this has been your principal researcher, Underdog Research Channel. Let's go win, folks.